But the
Mm-hmm.
the head of the YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
he prayed against her and said something else.
Mm-hmm. Ah,
What happened?
so now we are alive again. So I guess the buffering is stopping. So I'm going to go back to it again. The asshole and the prick and the dumb motherfucker
The mother sucker.
who is creating the program to put into the program of the artificial intelligence needs to quit their job. Real simple. You cannot stop me from presenting my content on my channel. You cannot. It is against your own rules because, again, you're allowing criminals to commit crimes, you're allowing killings, shootings, stabbings, adoptions, sexual rapes, nudity, lots of cursing, lots of profanity. My content tries to keep it clean as possible, and you have the audacity to restrict my channel from presenting my own content. This is, and I'm going to apologize to 124 subscribers and all those others on my Fat Chacha show. Some of you have seen that I try to present how government are shutting down things. I tried to show you how many police departments are abusing their power. I tried to bring humor by showing other people's content, and they didn't have a problem with that. But now I create my own content, present my own content, and YouTube found a way to bitch about it and buffer me and shut down my content for over 5 minutes because they're trying to find out if my content has copyright restrictions. But yet, the assholes and the pricks and the cocksuckers and the asshole lickers that choose to allow everybody else to do everything opposite of the community guidelines because they have thousands and thousands of followers and thousands of dollars being made by thousands and thousands of other companies by creating ads. You fuckers want to stop my channel from growing because I'm keeping it clean. I'm trying to keep it at a rate that no one can get offended. And if you got offended with what I do, guess what? Many years ago, when I was a kid growing up, if you didn't like what was being said, you turn the fucking channel. You walk the fuck away. You don't stay there. But it seems that some motherfuckers and asshole lickers and cunt suckers and motherfuckers that lick sweaty nuts feel the need to put in the program into the AI of what to choose and what not to choose to allow it to play. So far, it's been 4 times already within the past 45 motherfucking minutes that I tried to fucking present my own content. My content. Nothing is copyrighted. It's my content. I created it. So if I create it, it's my content. You want me to turn around and start charging YouTube? Every time I put something up there, you motherfuckers got to pay me to show my product. Okay? That's what you want? You want the fucking other ads to not be part of what I'm creating. Why? That's how you make the fucking money, right? You get a percentage from anybody who signs up from YouTube, anybody who uses YouTube Premium, anybody who signs up, even if it's a company. So you want to get paid from everybody, but you don't want the content creator to create their own content. You want them to utilize someone else's content so that that person can continue paying YouTube to keep presenting, right? Well, guess what? There's this funny fucking thing that's called freedom of speech. And you motherfuckers are violating my freedom of speech, okay? With your community guideline bullshit rhetoric, ain't fucking working when I can find well over 5 fucking channels that violate every single fucking rule that's in the community guidelines. But because they're in the thousands and millions of subscribers and ads that are paying fucking YouTube, you motherfuckers at YouTube don't think I'm smart enough because you keep dealing with people who do not like to read. You deal with people who do not understand what the rules and regulations are. There's this fucking thing that's called standard operating procedure. So if you don't know what the fuck that is, then you need to quit. Okay? Real fucking simple. Real simple. Now, again, you can try your very best to stop me from talking. And I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't going to happen. You can't stop me from talking. You can't stop me from putting out your bullshit. You cannot stop me from letting all the other content creators that may or may not be going through the same thing having difficulty creating content and getting this little bullshit strike against them because their content is copywritten, right? But yet, you fuckers don't copyright and strike all the others. Because why? Because again, they're creating a financial gain for fucking YouTube, paying your stupid ass paycheck because you walked in there with a piece of paper that said that you know what you're doing because you're a computer programmer. And wrong. You're not a fucking computer programmer because you turned around, you had someone else take the test, create the paperwork, and you had an AI create the paperwork so you could present it to your employer. Because it takes a fucking stupid ass person to go into a computer and tell a computer program, which is the artificial intelligence, what to do, what to listen for, what to find, what to flag, what to turn around and strike. How is it possible that my own content, you strike my content, YouTube strikes my content, and then turns around and sends me an email minutes later, no strike against your channel? Why the fuck did you stop it the first time? Why? Because the stupid ass licker, the cum sucker, the asshole licker, the dick sucker, the asshole fucker, the motherfucker who doesn't know how to count from 10 to 100 without using a phone, does not know what the fuck they doing and putting stupid shit into the artificial intelligence program. Okay? The motherfucker who's sitting on a motherfucking beach with a fucking private jet sitting in the hangar needs to get off of his stupid ass and tell his boyfriend to stop sucking his asshole so he knows exactly where he's losing his money at. Because it makes no fucking sense that a company pays YouTube to present their ads. The content creator pays YouTube to present their content. The fucking watcher pays YouTube to watch the content. You content creators must understand something. This bullshit about YouTube getting paid from everyone and restricting what you can present, it doesn't make motherfucking sense that YouTube is allowing it to happen. And I'm going to apologize to every single one of my subscribers because here's the thing. You guys don't see me rant and rave like this. I rant and rave like this when I see that someone or a group of people do not know what they're doing. Okay? And I'm tired of seeing it happen because I'm sure I'm not the only one. Okay? I know there are other people who are going through the same situation or similar situation. Because if you create your own content, it's called content for a reason. We are called content creators for a reason. You cannot strike our content. It doesn't make fucking sense that you motherfuckers that think you know what you're doing don't know. You cannot tell the computer, strike this content, and then minutes later, turn around and say it's not stricken. Make it make sense. If it don't make sense, it don't make dollars. And guess what? I'm telling you, and I'm telling every single other content creator out there, put your fucking money where your mouth is. Stop spending money with the motherfuckers that don't know what they're doing. They ain't taking care of you. If you created more than one channel because your shit kept getting turned down and your content is not getting out there and is legitimately yours, why you got to create more channels in order to present what you're presenting? It doesn't make any sense. Why is it that someone who's getting paid to do a proper job is doing the complete opposite? Because I know for sure you motherfuckers out there have seen it. 2025 has shown you that there are people out there blatantly doing things opposite and getting paid for it because someone else is getting paid. So if you have 4 people paying into YouTube, 4 people paying into YouTube anywhere between $20 a month to $100 a month, do simple mathematics. You got 1 billion people doing it. How hard is it to figure out how much money YouTube is making off of all of our stupid asses that keep believing that YouTube is looking out for us as content creators? All we're trying to do, I'm going to tell you like this. I don't care about getting money. I don't care about getting monetized. I care about making other people happy by bringing humor to their life because we have more than enough people out there, including myself, that are not wrapped too tight upstairs. Okay? So when we're not wrapped too tight, we tend to do things that many people find to be crazy, but yet it's actually legitimately rational. Because at the end of the day, if you're stupid and you're doing something to keep me from being progressive, then I need to do what I got to do to you. Real simple, right? So here's the thing. I've done OBS. I've presented on different platforms, and I've tied it into YouTube. And I still got striking. And I still got strikes. And then I went in and I found out there's no strike against the channel. So I said, okay, let me go according to what the community guidelines are required. Let me go ahead and follow what regulations they want. YouTube says do it off of YouTube. Whatever you do, do it off of YouTube. I did it off of YouTube. I got a strike. I did it off of YouTube again. I got a strike. I did it off of YouTube again. I got a strike. And every single strike that came back at me is content is copywritten, yet there's no strike against you because the content creator allows it to be utilized. But yet you stop my content from being shown, right? That's when it was somebody else's. Now I turn around and use my own content, and they got this funny thing that's called buffering, which means you stop my actual channel from being seen in the middle of my subscribers watching. What do you think that happens? What do you think happens when the stupid ass motherfuckers stop a content creator content from showing to his subscribers or her subscribers? When you put that buffering in, all those people that are part of that content creator's following get fed up and they move on to something else, which now lessens the chances of that content creator creating a substantial amount of information to be shared. Because a stupid ass licker, cunt sucker, dick licker, asshole licker, sweaty nut swallower feels the need to put the wrong information into the artificial intelligence, but get paid almost $100,000 to sit back and say, I know what I'm doing. You don't know what you're doing. And how I know this is true? Because right now, for the past 10 minutes, I've been ranting and raving and cussing, and I haven't seen a buffering yet. But a moment ago, I was doing nothing but laughter and joking and finding funny moments and talking about funny moments. And all of a sudden, 10 minutes in, I got a buffer. So what does this tell me? This further tells me that YouTube artificial intelligence does not hold anyone who cusses, uses profanity, talks about destruction, talks about destroying things, talks about killing, talks about everything negative. They will not find a way to stop that channel from growing. It's proven. If anyone has seen any of my videos in the last 30 minutes that I've been on, y'all seen I was laughing, giggling, joking, talking about something, and I got this buffering thing. Right now it's 12 minutes and 32 seconds, and I haven't got a buffer yet. Why is that? Because I'm ranting, and I'm riffing, and I'm screaming, and I'm angry. This is what they want. So YouTube now turns around and says, well, you know what? You want to scream, holler, rant, rave, cuss, and all this other stuff? We should get some medical teams to start turning around, put ads in your feed so we can get other people